Hello and welcome to the TCF Morning Show. It is Wednesday, August 19th, and this morning I am joined by Boomy at BoomyTCF on Twitter. I am Zach Lilia. You can follow me on Twitter at ZLiliaTCF. The main page is at typical_Chicago. Go over to Instagram, follow Typical Chicago Fans on there. If you would like, go over to Facebook and like the Typical Chicago Fans page. And if you go to YouTube, please subscribe to the YouTube page, Typical Chicago Fans YouTube page. And then also, if you ever get your podcast from, if it's Apple, subscribe, rate, review, leave a 5-star rating. And then if it's on Spotify, follow us on there. And shout out to Boomy's two uncles who follow us on Spreaker. So shout out to them. And also shout out to 26shirts.com Chicago. We love 26shirts.com Chicago. The shirts on there, there's awesome shirts. There's shirts that get, they said they do shirts. It's only about 2 week span sometimes, and there's limited edition shirts. So you got to go on there and catch them on, catch the shirts that you want. Make sure they don't go out of stock or they just don't go away. So check out 26shirts.com, and they also got hats and flags on there, and follow them on all social medias. Like I said, watch out for that promo code, TCF promo code, coming here maybe at the end of the week or early next week. We are excited to partner with 26shirts.com Chicago. The Cubs went, the game started at 7:15. It is 11:30. The game just got over with. It was insane. The Cardinals threw over 200 pitches. It was insane how long it took, and it was still only 6-3. The White Sox game took way shorter time, and it was much more runs. But let's get right into it, Boomy. The first topic tonight: the Cubs beat the Cardinals 6-3, 2 straight. They look good tonight. The bullpen looked a little wonky there at the end, but we got through it. Rowan Wick came in. I like when Rowan Wick comes in. Maybe he could be your closer coming up here. Jeffries could maybe be the setup guy or the closer. But yeah, the bullpen, the middle of that bullpen has always been a little like that, and I think it's going to be like that all this year. But the offense looked good. Darvish looked good. Another solid win for the Cubs.
Yeah, I mean, another, like you said, great outing from Darvish. He's 4-1 right now. ERA's down under 2. And, he's putting it together, and he's becoming that Darvish that we thought we were getting when we signed him. But like you said, Rowan Wick kind of was nails there. He leads the team with 4 saves. But there were definitely different spots where the bullpen just didn't have it. Sadler came in and walked 2 guys, hit a batter. Luckily got out of it with the double play. But it's things like that as you get closer towards the postseason. I know we're not even halfway through yet, but that's the stuff you got to figure out as you get farther down the line. So it's great to see Cubs win tonight, but there's definitely things that can be improved upon. But the offense looked like it was there.
Yeah, we'll take the win though. We'll take the win. Keep it moving. They play the Cardinals tomorrow, and then they have a day off, and then they have the White Sox this season. Oh, yeah, 2 tomorrow, sorry. And then they have the White Sox this weekend. So, be a nice little stretch of games here. Like I said, it's 5 games it'll be 5 games in 3 days, and then you have that day off, which is a perfect day off, and they said the White Sox go to Wrigley. It'll be an exciting series between them. But the White Sox, their offense stays hot again tonight. They won 10-4. Tim Anderson with another leadoff home run. That offense, like you said, we've been saying it all season. This offense is good. If the pitching can stay consistent enough to win them game, keep them in games, then I think this team is going to be in contention for at least a playoff spot, and if not, to go a little bit farther, because this offense can be explosive. And at any point they can go on home run streaks. They already had 4 home runs in a row here the other day. Unfortunately, Luis Robert left the game. I think it was I think it was like some kind of soreness, but he is day to day right now. But still, that offense is awesome, young offense, and it's fun to watch.
Yeah, like you said, the offense is killing it, but I didn't know what I was looking at when I looked at the box score. They only hit 1 home run today. That hasn't really been the norm for them as of late. Yeah, so 10 runs on 12 hits. Dylan Cease picks up his fourth win of the year. But, like we've talked about from the beginning, if their pitching can stay consistent, they're going to be, hanging around there in the playoffs, at least in the picture. But they come out and absolutely ruin the major league debut of, I think it's Tariq Skubal. Was the pitcher tonight for the Tigers who was making his major league debut. Only went 2 innings, gave up 4 runs. So they kind of knocked him around. So, yeah, their offense is clicking, man. It's there, and they get the Tigers again tomorrow night. Another guy, I believe, who's making his major league debut for the Tigers. So, if they can keep the offense rolling, man, you score 10 runs a game, you're going to win a lot of baseball games.
But I think this offense, it's going to keep you in a lot of games, and it's going to make games interesting. All 9 innings, unless you play 7 innings, if it's doubleheader like the Cubs have tomorrow. But it's like I said, we got some fun baseball here to watch in Chicago right now.
Absolutely, man. You can't ever go wrong, with a day where both teams win, because you got so many, the divided fandom. So at least everybody's a little happy right now. And Cardinal fans are pissed, so that makes it even better.
This subject has been kind of annoying me all day. So baseball's unwritten rules.
I'm tired of it, man.
It's dumb, and I get even some of the other ones is whatever. But last night was dumb. It was a 3-0 count. Fernando Tatis Jr. For the Padres hit a home run. They were playing the Rangers,
yep.
And he hits a home run. It's a grand slam. They were up I think they were up 10 runs or something like that. And
they were up 7 or was it 9-4 or something, or 7-4, and then
whatever. I don't care what the score was. It's professional baseball, and he hits a home run, and then Machado behind him gets hit. That gets thrown at, not hit.
Behind,
behind, and it was weird because in the moment the Padres coach made it seem like they were apologetic about it, that Tatis shouldn't have done that, whatever. I think that's bullshit. I think that's all. It's stupid. I think why should a guy, let's say he looks at that 3-1, it's a 3-1 count now. For some reason it goes back and he strikes out, and then his average goes down or something like that. What's the point? Why in professional baseball do we have to be courteous to the other team?
Dude, this isn't Little League. This isn't a men's league. This is professional baseball.
I can't believe that people were actually on that side.
Yeah, I don't get it. There's so many old heads that think that these unwritten rules are something to live by. I think they're stupid. Yeah, I think they're very stupid. Pimping home runs makes the game fun. Fernando Tatis being one of the best hitters in baseball, he hit an opposite field home run on a meatball pitch. You don't want to get a grand slam. Don't throw pitches in the strike zone don't in the first place. Don't throw 3 balls in a row and be a crappy pitcher, and then serve a meatball to the best hitter in the National League. Shut up, dude. This is your fault.
Do you know how hard it is to hit a home run? You don't go up there and go. You could always go up there and go, yeah, I'm going to hit a home run, but you have no control over that in a way.
He hit an opposite field.
You can't just go up there and automatically hit a home run like that. It's insane to think that you can't. You have to take a 3-0 count in that situation. It's just
not even that. Don't be a piss pants because you threw 3 balls in a row, so you had to serve up a meatball. You got punked because you're not that good, and you gave up 3 balls in a row, and the best hitter in the National League
Rangers
knocked one off you.
The Rangers coach was wrong for complaining about it, and then the Padres coach was wrong for agreeing with them.
Yeah,
apparently that was his former team. He used to coach for them or whatever, or helped in an organization. I don't know, but I think it's been annoying me all day. I can't wait to hear Matt's thoughts on that tomorrow night or tomorrow morning. But it's going to be something that's going to linger around here for the next few days, at least in topics, because it's something that it's unwritten rules need to go away.
Baseball's unwritten rules can piss right off. I hate them all.
Tyler Trill Withers had a great tweet that said the unwritten rules, maybe they're the unwritten rules because they stink.
Yeah, that's true. I couldn't agree more with him.
I mean, it's so true. I think it's so stupid. But let's move on. The NBA playoffs. Both number 1 seeds
what a weird day.
Went down tonight. The Lakers lost to the Trailblazers, and the Bucks lose to the Nets. I really think that, really truthfully, the
No, the Bucks lost to the
Magic. Sorry,
Magic.
the Magic. The Nets are, so they're the 7th seed then. Okay.
Yes, that's correct.
I think either way, the Bucks was a way worse loss because they were not in that game at all. The Lakers were in the game, but still very surprising day one.
Yeah,
It's
man.
interesting. I mean, you knew that the Trailblazers were going to be good. Dame Lillard's played well. C.J. McCollum played well. But they went out there and they didn't dominate the game in no way, but they controlled the game.
Yeah, maybe one of the sneakiest 8 seeds in a long time with one of the hottest players in the game. You know, Damian Lillard's doing the damn thing right now. But like, let's be honest, the Trailblazers are a much better basketball team than the Orlando Magic. Not to take much away from them, but they're not a great basketball team. They should, not stand a chance against the Bucks. But man, we saw this last year. We saw Orlando go into Toronto last year and take game 1 away from them, and then consecutively got beat 4 straight. So, it definitely mixes things up. And like you said, Portland being, they're in that 8 seed and being one of the toughest teams right now, it's going to be a dogfight. And, we got games tipping off at 12:30 today with the Nets and the Raptors. So, and then going all day, man, this is a beautiful thing. I love NBA playoffs
starting at 12:30 every day is beautiful. They're doing it right. They are doing this right. The NHL is doing it right. They got games starting about, I think they got about 2 o'clock is when their games start, 2 or 3 o'clock. So I mean, both NHL and NBA are doing it right.
Today's first hockey game starts at 11 a.m.
I love it. They're doing. They know
even better.
They started early. They said they only want one game at a time because they only got the one rink and the one court because of the bubble situation. But it's exciting.
Well, hockey has 2 rinks because they have 2 different places.
But they don't play. They don't overlap the games.
Right.
You know what I mean? Sorry. Good call.
No, I get it.
But either way, like I was talking about tonight, we had the Hawks on. We had the Cubs on. We got the Sox playing. We got NBA playoffs. I mean, a few months ago, we were just sitting around, had nothing to watch, nothing to talk about, and now there's just sports.
We were watching Korean baseball like 6 weeks ago.
I'm so excited for all these sports to come back. It's just it's beautiful. It's just beautiful, and it's exciting.
Zach's negative news though on the hockey front. The Blackhawks just went down.
We're gonna wait to get into that. Let's get into your wacky web story, Boomy.
All right. I'm going to have to rebound from that because now this is actually something that might make me a little happy, and I know might make you a little happy. But in a Swiss town, I'm not even sure what town it was in, but somewhere in Switzerland, they got a little bit of a snowstorm this week, if you wouldn't believe it. I know that people think, Switzerland mountains, snow's probably not the most uncommon thing. But this was probably the most uncommon snowstorm in the history of Switzerland, as it was raining Swiss chocolate dust. Residents of a Swiss town got a bit of shock when it started snowing particles of fine cocoa powder after the ventilation system at a chocolate factory malfunctioned. So this chocolate manufacturing, I think they said the factory is in Olten, which is between Zurich and Basel, Switzerland. And apparently the exhaust system kind of malfunctioned and reversed things, and it was grabbing all of the cocoa dust powders and spraying it all over town. So I'd be like that kid out, when like you see in movies where they run out and catching raindrops on their tongue. That'd be, my chubby butt out there catching cocoa powder on my tongue.
Delicious.
Hey, best snowstorm there is.
That'd be yummy.
Yeah, I think maybe that's something, like Hershey, Pennsylvania. Maybe they do that once a year.
Hershey, Pennsylvania does smell like chocolate. It's amazing.
I've never been there. That's one of the few. I've been all over this country, but I've never been to Hershey, Pennsylvania.
It smells like chocolate, and it's just awesome to be there because.
Is it like legit, or do you think they're pumping in fake chocolate smell?
Either way, whatever works.
Yeah, maybe if it's fake, maybe more places should start doing that.
Like we said, the Blackhawks Knights game 5 right now. We're in the third period. There's about 15 minutes left. The Hawks are down 4-3. They're down 3-1 in the series. We're gonna have to get back here. We got 14:50 left. We'll be updating on the tweet and stuff like that. We'll put out what the winning where the winning team was.
Prediction:
But,
Blackhawks 5, Knights 4.
yeah, in overtime.
I'm gonna call regulation.
I'm going to say like a 3 overtime game.
Oh, you're gonna be up till like 2:30 this morning.
Yeah.
I like
I
it.
just feel like that's how they're going to either win or lose. It's like a 3
Yeah.
overtime game.
Did we get a goal out of Taze and Kane tonight?
Yes, that
Yeah,
Kane
man.
goal was awesome. Right between the legs of Leonard. Showtime. Beautiful.
Yeah, man, they got to get it going. I mean, we're recording this in live time, but your season depends on the next 14 minutes of hockey. So, time to pick it up or go home. And I'm not ready for this to be over with. So let's finish it.
But like I said, we'll let you guys all. You'll all know who won in the morning, but we'll put it in the tweet and all that stuff. So I'm a little nervous right now. I said I got some money on the Hawks. I got some money overall in the Hawks series to win the Stanley Cup too. It would just all be done here in the next few minutes. So not looking forward to this. But Boomy, anything post show?
Man, not much. I'm back to work today, so it's been my first time back in the school since middle of March. So
That's crazy to think.
Trying to prepare, and first institute day back.
You
so
think back in March, this would be when you would be coming back?
No, we literally. I thought we'd be, and I think I told you this.
You knew it was gonna be like you knew it was gonna be a little bit, but who knew it was gonna be so long?
I'm pretty sure I told you I was like, this is probably going to be 2 weeks. It'll be a month at the latest. We'll be back after spring break. Yeah. And now here we are.
Yeah. We are in August.
Hey, man, I think I've said this before. I've been ready to go back to work since middle of June. I'm not a stay at home and do nothing kind of guy. So I'm ready to go back. But we'll see how I feel when I have to get up in like 7 hours. So
yeah, I think it'll be worth it though. You said win or lose though. At least we have sports to watch.
And the Cubs game at 120 today, man. I can't complain.
It's all worth it. It's all worth it.
Yeah, and hockey starting at 11, basketball starting at 12:30.
Yep, perfect.
Life could be a lot worse.
But thanks to Boomy at Boomy TCF on Twitter for joining me tonight. I am Zach Lilia at ZLilia TCF on Twitter. The main page is at typical_Chicago. Go over to Instagram. Follow us on there, Typical Chicago Fans on Facebook. Like us on there. And then go over to YouTube. Subscribe to the Typical Chicago Fans YouTube page. We put all of our TCF morning shows, our podcasts, food reviews, candy reviews, all the videos that we do go on there. And then podcasts, Apple Podcasts, subscribe, rate, review. Spotify, follow us on there. And then Spreaker, shout out to Boomy's two uncles. And also, shout out to 26shirts.com Chicago. Make sure you go over there, look at all the shirts, check them out. We are partnering with them. We're getting our promo code up here hopefully at the end of the week or early next week. But follow them on all social medias, 26shirts.com Chicago. Anything else, Boomy?
Think you got it all, buddy. Let's have a Wednesday.
Let's hopefully the Blackhawks get this win and we can preview Game 6 on tomorrow morning show. But this has been the TCF Morning Show, Wednesday, August 19th. We love you all.
Peace.